Hey, beautiful tribe. It's Pink Bella. This is an impromptu YouTube live. It is Saturday and it is August 24th. I'll just see if anyone pops on. So, welcome everyone. I just am so grateful to all of you on my channel and thank you for subscribing and liking and sharing. And I hope everyone's having a beautiful day whenever you watch. I have a transmission, I have some messages to bring in for us all. Aloha, everyone. And I promise I will come back and I will check on your comments and your questions. Lots to talk about. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude to everyone who follows, likes, subscribes, shares my videos. Thank you for everyone who's booked sessions and readings. I so appreciate you. You're all amazing. And we all bring a piece of the puzzle to our journey, okay? So I'm in the Pacific Northwest and just north of Seattle. I'm in British Columbia, Canada. There's a lot going on. I've written some notes and I'm going to pull some cards for us today, just some chakra messages, but that'll be the most important information to come in. I will come back and do a twin flame union reading soon, but I wanted to, and I do have some messages about the unions, but this is more about just some important information that's come to share with you all, a transmission, a download related to the super new moon coming up, related to everything I've experienced this last week. Information that's come through sessions. And today is the 24th of August, and Venus and Mars are in alignment. And what is this doing? This is actually aligning everyone's timelines to connect with the right souls and be in the right place at the right time. So this is the beginning. We're going through a massive, again, integration of divine feminine and divine masculine energy within today and moving forward to prepare us for the super new moon, to prepare us for the 9/9 portal, which is so key to the next wave of unions and your soul missions and moving forward, preparing us for 2020, okay? So lots to talk about, and I've written up some notes, and hopefully I've just asked for the best channeled messages to come in today. So let me know how you're all doing, how you're feeling with the ascension symptoms, the light code waves. The super new moon portal is officially on the 29th and the 30th of August. However, the portal is open today. And often, as I share before, as a way shower, as an intuitive empowerment ascension coach, a few of us experience things ahead of the wave of the curve so we can bring in insights for you all. And there's a lot happening. The last week, it's been super important, even since the last reading that I shared with you all, super important to ground and be out in nature. Some of you might be experiencing vertigo, dizziness, feeling out of sorts, that sort of thing, because we're going through another wave. What are these light codes doing? They're bringing in another version of our higher self or of our gifted abilities. It's a integration process every time we go through a portal. The portals allow us to focus on, there's a date and a time, and we can go through a clearing and a release and set intentions for manifestation. But it's also for myself, knowing that there's going to be more light codes coming in and other waves, okay? So I've been going through another integration, activation process, needing lots of sleep. Yesterday, the energy came in, and it even in the session today, it was confirmed. So some of you might be experiencing lower chakra aches and pains, legs, feet, ankles, lower back came in for me yesterday, around the spinal area, around the sacral. And because of the divine feminine masculine integration template that we're all experiencing, whether you're male or female, there's been a Kundalini activation as well for many of us. The next level, there's always another level. It's not just like it's on and it's done. So we've gone through a Kundalini activation, and that's to clear out the lower chakras as well and bring all the energy up into our heart, okay? So I'm going to talk about the Akashic records and the chakra system today. I'm going to talk about the 2020 timelines, a little bit of information about unions, soul missions, a bit of information for the Starseeds, and just about the gateway. And also I'm going to share about the dark energies, the entities. I've had some emails from people feeling they've been under a psychic attack. So I've actually changed my sessions to offer more assistance around this as well, and to offer you tools for all of this, moving forward. the higher we go and the more light that we bring in to everyone and everything, there still is, all the different timelines are still running parallel on this earth. So the 3D matrix that we've all been awakening ourselves out of carries a lot of lower vibrational energy and entities, and they would prefer it to stay. But we're rising up. That's why I always say, keep in joy, keep your heart open. The higher we are, and if we're able to keep in our hearts and stay in joy, which, as you all know, this was a very intense assignment that we took on to even be here. So thank you, all of you, for being here and doing what you're doing to stay in your hearts and keep moving forward. The Twin Flame Divine Union Partnership is part of that because it's allowed many of you to open up your hearts and believe in this amazing version of a love story. But it's also for you as starseeds. Anyone that incarnated at this time, you came and incarnated for a reason, for a purpose, for your soul mission as well, to help elevate the planet. The more we elevate ourselves personally and the more we're on soul mission, the more we elevate our family, friends, the area that we're living in, and we are raising the vibration of the collective consciousness. It's been a slow process, but we're accelerating now. And the energy waves are going to continue, and they will continue to be intense off and on from now through to prepare us for 2020. We have the super full moon on the 29th and 30th. We have the 9/9 portal after that in September, which has always been a massively important portal for twin flames and divine unions and all souls. But this is preparing again for the equinox in September. September, we're in the Virgo energy now, so happy birthday to all Virgos. I have a lot of Virgo energy in my astrology chart, which is a map that we created when we came in. And we chose where we incarnated in our time zone and family, friends, where we were going to anchor in our light and learn and grow. And now a lot of us are having to shed some of that to move forward, to be on soul mission and to be maybe in different areas of the planet, that sort of thing, okay? September in the Virgo energy is about us now getting focused, earthed, grounded. By the time of the super new moon, there will be 5 planetary bodies in Virgo. That's to earth and ground us, because we've had massive light activations in July and August, especially the Leo energy, all right? So I have Virgo rising as well, and I'm a Gemini, so I have the Mercury energy in a lot of my chart, and I'm already feeling focused. As you can see, I'm having a live on Saturday, and I haven't done this for a long time, and I'm grateful to be here. So a couple things I'm going to talk about. Let me see where to start. I've been posting a little bit the last day or so about the Akashic Records. So the Akashic Records I've shared in the past, but for those of you who are new to it or another perspective about it, the Akashic Records carries absolutely everything we've ever done, been said, experienced, not only in this lifetime or this reality or this year, but last year, teenage years, childhood, incarnating. When we incarnated, we brought in and collected everything from our Akashic records and filed it into our system to experience a reality, to clear, to grow, to expand. It is an energetic, living, breathing library. I love that. That's from Phil Good. I love that he said it was living and breathing. It is. There are various like subcategories in the Akashic records. Like there'll be an Akashic record for your childhood. There'll be a Akashic record for family and bloodlines. There'll be a Akashic record for different timelines, past lives, like Egypt and Atlantis, that sort of thing, Avalon. There'll be an Akashic record for those of you being a starseed, galactic information that we've needed to clear, and some of that is connected to Atlantis and Lemuria and Egypt as well, okay? So those Akashic records are deeply connected to our chakra system. And many of us came in to clear and heal wounds, traumas from this lifetime, from other lifetimes. We chose family situations to experience some traumas so that they at this point, we'd be wanting to clear them out, all right? So the Akashic records right now are connected to our chakra system, but we're raising in vibration. So we're not able to take much of that with us now. We want to clear it out and release it. And so we have been going through like a reboot of our chakra system. We've been receiving new activations for new chakras to open. Everyone's at a different level. Some are just now experiencing the 7 chakra energy field coming online. Many of you are beyond that, into the 12 chakra system. Our high heart, our cosmic heart is activating. And that's for us to stay in love and compassion and have empathy for all living beings, including animals and the plants and the trees and everything that's happening around us, okay? So as an example, with everything going on in this Amazon, which is one portion of the planet that is under is burning. We went through this experience last year here in this area in the Pacific Northwest in California where there were massive fires. So it is like a rebirth process that's happening, but it's also having people focus and have compassion and empathy for a place outside of North America and for energy to be focused on that. That too is awakening many souls. So it does have a positive side to it. We do send love and light and prayers, of course, and we affirm, that there will be rain and that it will be under control. Just like last year in North America as well, there's been less fires this year than there were last year, so we're grateful for that. So just that type of thing, it helps us focus on something outside of our reality and know that we're all one on the planet. There's something, and there's been something in our chakra system that's shifting around that as well. So that's one thing I wanted to share with the Akashic Records is there is a big healing and clearing process going on. When we go through these light code activations, energy does get stuck in some of the chakras. It's just part of it. It's part of what we agreed to start to understand to help us remember and awaken, okay? So I just wanted to be clear about the Akashic Record. The Akashic Records for you and the collective are connected to your chakra system, and that's why it's so key to ensure that our chakras are open, balanced, and that we're in our hearts, okay? What else do I want to talk about? The 2020 timelines. Why is 2020 so important? It's always been important. It was a key date that came to me even before I knew what was coming. We're always, even as a way shower, we're shown future timelines, but we're always only shown, we're supposed to stay in the now, right? We're supposed to be in the now, set our intentions in the now, and we're shown certain things, but different timelines, multidimensional timelines are playing out. So the key is to be in the world, but not of it. So the key is to stay in our hearts, and sometimes we have to interact and go to lower vibrational areas or be around maybe souls that their vibration, maybe we're around people that are arguing or complaining or in their lower chakras. You're only going to be able managing to be around that for a while. You want to stay in your heart, stay in a high vibration, and definitely pay attention to that from now up until the super new moon. The portals are that open. Energy comes and goes. So we're receiving light, but light is going in and out. We're also, it allows other vibrations to come in. But let me finish about 2020. I'm kind of all over the map today. So 2020 has been kind of a marker since 2012. It's like basically from 2012 until the end of this year, we've been having to get it together, awaken, remember who we are. The twin flame component has been part of that. Who are we? Why did we came? Removing ourselves from the 3D reality and belief systems, realizing we've all been on this fast pace. We believed everything we were told. And now we're moving towards, we're in our hearts. Why did I come here? Why am I here? What's my purpose? How can I serve? That's moving into the heart chakra and having empathy and compassion, okay? The other thing is the 2020 is a marker for we're all to be up at a certain speed and vibration. So as a collective, we can start expanding and improving the energy and the realities for everyone on the planet, okay? So that's why 2020 is so important. So many of you have found my channel and messaged me and come for sessions because you now know yes, you're a twin flame maybe, but you're also a starseed. You also realize you came here for a life purpose even before the twin flame component came in. Even as a child, you knew there was something that you came here to experience and do, all right? So we came in to be multidimensional, but we're also multifaceted. We came in to do so many things. We most likely chose a family that we had karma with, that we knew that maybe if we went through some traumas with our family or not, but knowing that we needed to grow up in a certain environment that would help us move beyond that would help us move quickly beyond that. Maybe we had karma to clear with them as well, some wounding, right? Maybe there were codependency and narcissist issues in the family that we needed to clear and move past. All of these are in the Akashic records as well. That's why I wanted to share more about that today, because you're all ready. If you don't know about this information, you're ready for it now as well. And maybe I'll bring some more insights for you. Okay. The other thing that we came in to do was to clear karma from past lives, to heal and open our hearts, for some of us to meet our twin flame, for many of you to bring your gifts to the planet, to leave your mark, and to help the collective. There are other things that we came into experience too, like lack. Lack is a program, and it's also in the Akashic records. We came in to create vows when we came in. To maybe experience lack, maybe to experience codependency. So those are also things that we're able to clear right from the beginning before we came in. That's also in the Akashic records as well. We kind of rewrite them. We rewrite the Akashic records. We can rewrite our personal Akashic records with whatever we agreed to come in to experience and do. Because if you're noticing that some things are blocking you from moving forward, that's something that's in the Akashic records. That could be a vow or a contract, and that's able to be released and cleared and rewritten with a positive affirmation, a declaration that you choose to move forward and experience something else more positive, more high vibrational. Okay. So the 2020 timeline is something that I'm assisting many of you to move forward with, to get on path, to be more sovereign, to be in your power and be able to create and manifest your reality in a very positive way. The unions. So the unions have had a multifaceted level to them. If we've been completely caught up, as an example, we're moving along in our reality. I'll share from my experience. So my experience was I was on my healing journey. I knew that I was a starseed. I knew that I came in to be a healer, but there was a great depth of fear as an empath with what we experience here on Earth. Many of us can now see some of the experiences that are going on Earth. Many of you are getting ready to see it, but those truths are coming forward pretty quickly, and they might be traumatizing to some of you. So that's why it's been a slow process for everyone's third eye to activate. But what has happened is the union comes in at a time to accelerate our growth and our awakening. So an example from my reality, I was on a path, and then I went through an experience of losing someone very important in my life, my mom, to cancer. And that was very traumatic for me. And I think as a healer too, there was something about why couldn't I help her the way I wished to, because I wasn't ready. And I also had a lot of fear about being a healer on this planet. Many of us agreed to come in knowing what a tough assignment this was going to be, knowing how dense the planet was, that we weren't going to remember for a long time, that we weren't going to be able to, offer our gifts and be who we needed to be and embody who we needed to be until now, because the vibration of the planet was so low. There was a lot of energy that was against us assisting many people. So I went through a trauma with her at that point. And the thing is that I probably had a trauma already in another lifetime, which I have cleared and healed now. So as an example, that happened. So then I went off on another direction. I went into very deep self-healing, but I kind of also got stuck. I didn't know about the energy patterns. I didn't know how grief and sadness will bring you down into your lower chakras and keep you there. It'll keep you stuck. So what happened? My higher self and the higher self of the twin flame brought us together. Boom. Off in another direction. And here I am assisting all of you. It was a massive download of our higher selves when we met. We exchanged key and lock codes, and it moved me into being PinkBella Aloha therapy really quickly. So I can see all sides of it. The other thing I want to share with you all too is that many unions are being prepared for 2020. So we're not to focus on the union, we're to focus on ourselves and tools to heal and clear and move forward with ourselves. However, if you are in union already and you're connected with that person, of course, spend time with them, but still bring back to center and bring back to you and your gifts and what you came here to share and do as well, okay? But yes, there will be many unions coming forward. They're coming in waves, and they are to help raise the vibration of the planetary crystalline grids, which again have been upgraded. I haven't even had a chance to find out what level we're at yet, but we've just gone through another reactivation of the grids within the planet and around the planet to a higher vibration and frequency. So the unions are all part of the collective consciousness moving forward. However, it has to be in a divinely orchestrated way. And if the union hasn't come into reality for you, it's just not the right time, and you're both being energetically protected. Okay. So that's what I wanted to share about that. Soul missions are so key at this time. Many of you are now resonating with being a starseed, knowing you have a soul mission and life purpose because you're being called up, and you're most likely still integrating the Lionsgate downloads. I know that I am, but you're receiving like more of your higher self physically in your body. And this is to help you, you know, tone in to your heart and your higher self and your gifts and your guidance. All right. Okay. The other thing I want to share about the super new moon, and I'll talk about this too. So I was guided to show the protection card. So I rarely talk about any of this, all of you know, okay, about the dark energy and the entities and all of that, but it has been part of our process. We did agree to come into this very dense planet knowing there was a lot of different things we're dealing with. There's some very basic tools that if you're not all using, I empower you to use them, and if you need assistance, they're part of my sessions now as well, okay? So I empower you all to connect with and work with your higher self. I empower you all to learn how to clear and seal your energy. And I empower you all to bring yourself back to your heart and your center so that the entities cannot, and the lower vibrational energies cannot come into your reality, your dreams, or your union. Okay. The other thing I was given too is that the entity energy is in the Akashic records on different timelines. So I even had my first session today where we cleared that out multidimensionally as well. So we're at a tipping point now where we are in the driver's seat. And as long as we're aware that there's lower vibrational in and around us, which is part of the process, you know, we're not supposed to hide in our houses, but there are people out wandering around who have no idea what's going on, and they have no idea what's going on, so their energy field is wide open. Let's say they do drugs as an example. Okay, so let's say they do drugs. They have no idea that their energy field is wide open, that it's an opening for lower vibrational, like, which is like it's like a being, okay? So they have no idea that something can connect to them and tell them what to do. And I was on a very deep assignment in the city. I would consider it to be like I was living in a very dark area of the city. That was my divine assignment for a year and a half. When I left, I remember another way show was saying, "Oh my gosh, you were like Mother Teresa." And in a way I was, because I was guided every day by my higher self to go and talk to the homeless or people that were doing drugs, because they were right outside my door. And I had to learn to clear the fear around that, and knowing that they had other beings that were just waiting for me to arrive. But I learned how to clear and shield my energy and raise up my tools. Okay, so it's just a part of our reality that we have to understand that not everybody is conscious yet, or not everybody is aware they have a light body or a chakra system, or that their energy is wide open. So it's up to us as conscious beings, knowing that we're sovereign, to clear our energy consciously every day and seal it when we go out and when we come back in. All right. So I wanted to just share about that, to just share, yes, you can experience a psychic attack, but if you're sealing and clearing your energy, no, because we've hit the tipping point now. When we're a high vibration, when our new chakra system is online, it's going in a new direction. When we're sovereign and we're sealed, we basically have a sign on our energy field that says, "Do not disturb. I'm sovereign. You must go." But do they still attach to me or others? Of course, because we're learning about that. We're learning that, oh, the game has been upped. So let's say I've been sealing and protecting my energy with violet and gold energy, but I go out to the store and I come back and I feel like I just feel completely drained. It's up to me to scan my energy field and clear it and find out what's on me. And then it's up to me to connect with my higher self and my team and say, what can I do to raise my vibration so that doesn't happen next time? Okay. So I just wanted to share that all with you, just to let you all know. The other really good question that came through the session today is that, oh, you're very, very welcome, sweetie. Yeah, I mean, just honor all of you. Honor that you chose to incarnate at this time and be light workers and empaths and starseeds and twin flames, because I'm getting goosebumps, because we knew how tough an assignment this is, but we came anyway because we all loved Gaia. We all knew that we maybe had an assignment to come meet our twin flame, but we also knew that we were going to uplift the consciousness of the planet and move her forward. She's already moved, we're catching up, but we're here to help the collective now. We're kind of at that point, that's the tipping point. We also have a lot of angelic and star families of light assisting us both on and off planet. The top priority of Source in the universe is that Gaia, our Earth, is raised in vibration, and we're bringing her back. So even what's going on in the Amazon is focusing a new level of knowledge of souls going, what is going on with our planet? How do we let it get this far? And that's what we're working towards. We're all, that alone is going to have a whole bunch of souls go, I need to go and help and do that. That's soul mission. That's our heart saying, you must help. Okay. That's the same with all of us. You all might be called to be helping children or the homeless in your area, or be a healer, or all sorts of things. All right. I look back at how brave I've been to even be on YouTube for, when I started, I was, terrified, but I had to work through clearing out all that fear, knowing that this was how you were all going to find me so I could assist and help you. Okay. So I just wanted to share about that. The other thing too that came through the session today is in the past, and even in the past couple of years ago, even the information I was bringing in, these portals were also sort of romanticized about, needing to be with the twin or being in certain areas for the portals, okay? The entity energy right now is very interested in the unions and throwing everybody off track. So the best way to handle it is do not focus on the union, meditate, self-love and self-care. Keep yourself in high vibrational joy. If you're with the twin flame and you have a good partnership and you want to spend some time together, fantastic. But it's even more empowering if you do something for you through the portals, because if you're not paying attention to the union, the lower vibrational energy will leave you alone. Stay in high vibration, stay in joy, and get your happy on. That's what I just heard. Just get your happy on. So probably the information that I bring in this year for the portals will be completely different than last year, because we're in a different time frame. But you absolutely can set intentions for you and your union and what you wish to manifest in your life. But if you're feeling yourself getting into worry or stress or anxiety about what is that person doing, why aren't we all together, which I have been in all of that, we're bringing everyone back to center, back to your heart, and back to connecting to your higher self and your source in the universe. Okay, that's why Gaia. Many of us came for Gaia. We love her so much. She's so amazing. She does so much for all of us, and we knew that part of our experience of being here would be to enjoy her. Okay, so I wanted to share about that. So definitely for the super new moon, it's going to be a wide open portal of very intense energy, more so than a new moon. And there will be an opportunity for not only high vibrational light to come in, but low vibrational light. And we don't want to pay attention to that. We want to make sure that we're sealed, that we're high vibe. And I learned being in the city around dark energy all the time that they weren't able to come near me. And that's how I got stronger. I started working with the dragons more, Archangel Michael, all of that. So I just want to share with you all, if you have that experience. What can the energy do? It attaches onto people and they actually think that it's their higher self. It's like what people might call the false light. So it actually can go onto someone's energy field and mimic the energy and guide people as to what to say and do. Okay, it loves anger, it loves anxiety, it loves grief, it loves fear, it loves worry and stress. So that's why the whole idea is to bring back into balance and have tools moving forward. Okay. All right, and the super new moon is bringing in new light codes, new key codes for all of us, even for your union, whether you're with that person or not. It's preparing the unions to go through the 9/9 portal. It's preparing all of you for the next level of your soul mission and your life. All right. Okay. The cool thing too, for those of you who resonate being a starseed, your star family is part of your new tribe, your new guidance system. They're connected to the angelics. I know when I talk about starseeds and star families of light, I know that can be confusing to some people because there's lots of messages about aliens and about the dark side. There's a dark and light side here on the planet. It represents everything in and out of the universe. However, your team of light will be of high vibration and based on light. So there's no need to fear them. They're like, as a starseed, you're connected to all the other starseeds on the planet. We have technology now, and I work to assist, help you all understand that too. All right. Okay, I'm going to do some cards for everybody, and then I'll check on questions. And while I'm going to pull some chakra cards, I'm going to just share about what the new sessions are. A really easy way to keep your energy field high is to stay in your heart. That's one good thing. Just practice connecting with your higher self every day and stay in your heart. Okay. So I'm going to pull some chakra messages for Divine Feminine for today and Divine Masculine. These are both decks from Stuart Pearce. They're just decks that came into my reality a long, long time ago for sessions and readings, and I'm really grateful. Okay, so I have been doing this all along, but I don't think it's on my website. So all sessions, especially the 12 chakra session or the Akashic record healing session, I will be giving you higher self tools like practice how to connect and receive your own messages, how to clear and seal your energy field. Also, I will be assisting you with your higher self and your team to clear out any negative energies, entities, etc. And definitely the sealing the energy field is important at this time. For the Akashic record sessions, the same. However, we will be clearing timelines and also clearing any negative energy from other timelines as well. So if there's any entities on other timelines, I'll be assisting your higher self and your team to clear that out as well. And activating that next level of soul mission, abundance, and divine union for you, okay? I take you through a guided meditation with your higher self and your team of light. I bring in the information from the Akashic records, but it's always positive, and it's always a way of looking at it that's information to help us clear, close, heal, and bring that essence back to you and close those timelines, okay? All right. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, that's a great question, Krista Pope. Okay, I'll talk to you in a little bit about that. That's great. Okay, beloved is at the bottom of the deck. So you see, my next reading will be about twin flames. So I think that's what I will do on Monday. Okay, so the beloved cosmic high heart activations. Beautiful. That's for the divine feminine, but for all of us. So I'm having some people call this the God bumps. I'm having the intuitive energy light up on my body. So we are going through another cosmic heart activation, and I actually felt it yesterday. It can feel some of the energy codes, because they're so empowering now and powerful, will come into our energy field, and anything that's stuck in our chakras, it will try and come out. So it will come out as physical symptoms, okay? So it came out for me yesterday, and it felt as if I couldn't breathe. And I knew right away, this time I knew, oh, my cosmic heart is being activated again. So I want to share that with all of you. That is, we are the beloved, because we're the divine feminine and masculine. We've got the template within. However, many of us, you, me, are being prepared for the divine union partnership, because we agreed to come meet and heal and do work together, create work together, create a better planet together, okay? The other card at the bottom of the deck, Archangel Michael and sovereignty. So sovereignty is super important, because when we're sovereign, we are very conscious and aware. This is my energy field. This is my reality. Did that person not respond to my message? Did that trigger me into they don't love me? I'm being ignored. I'm not being seen. That kind of thing. Old like jealousy, envy. What are they doing? Suspicion. That's a light bulb moment, a trigger moment of, whoa, there's some energy still in my energy field, my lower chakras, that's not allowing me to be in my heart and trust and have faith. So we are at a process right now from now until 2020 to learn how to be sovereign and not be codependent on if somebody answers our messages, that sort of thing. And I'm sharing everything from personal experience. I've been through it all. I was actually triggered by this a couple of weeks ago, so I was preparing myself for all of you for the sessions, okay? And what that reminded me was, oh my gosh, I still have that in my lower chakras, so I look at it differently now. I look at it like it's a software program, like on our phones getting downloaded. A download is coming in, it's bringing us up to speed to the next level of consciousness. However, sometimes there's bugs, and we have to clear those bugs out, okay? Okay, Next card for Divine Feminine, third eye and the infinity symbol. So third eye activations and union. Today is a day of union because of the Venus and Mars, which is a representation of the integration of divine feminine and masculine within, preparing those of you who wish to be in divine union, preparing you and the divine union to be on the correct timeline, okay? And then I'm just going to do the bottom of the deck again. Stillness, spending time in nature. This is the Earth Star that's being activated for many of you, carrying your next level of soul mission, abundance, and divine union templates, okay? It also, in the meditation sessions, I make sure that you're connected to your Earth Star and you're connected to Source, that all the chakras are flowing, okay? Today's session was super powerful. I thank that soul because I was able to, these tools came in earlier this week and I was able to process them and work with them. So it was wonderful. It was a very powerful session today. Okay, Divine Masculine, bottom of the deck. Raphael, Heart Chakra, Communion. I don't know if you all know about this card. It has union at the end of it. But yeah, masculines, you're going through a process of staying in your heart no matter what is going on in your reality. This card that says union at the end of it, communion, disappeared. I didn't know it disappeared. 2 years ago, around the it was just around this time actually. I was moving out of the house that I was living in, and my roommate came up to me and she said, is this your card? And I went, yeah. And she said, oh, my cat found it under your bed. She brought it out to me. The cat knew that this card was under the bed and brought it back to me. So this is a very special card because it came back to my life. So communion of divine feminine and masculine, heart chakra activations for masculine. And for those of you masculines who have found me, I would love to have more sessions with you too, because I'm wondering how you're all doing. And just know you are being prepared for union, okay? It starts within first. Oh yeah, this card is good. I'm going to pull 2 more cards for masculines and see where everyone's at. Hopefully this was all helpful for everybody. High stellar gateway openings, divine intelligence, wisdom, another level of your higher self coming in. So all of you masculines are receiving lots of activations at this time. A good way to handle this: drink water, rest, meditation. And for some of you, sitting and meditating doesn't work well. So go work out, go to the gym, go out to nature, yoga, that kind of thing, whatever helps you realign your heart and your body and your mind, okay? Yeah, so you're receiving that. Other card, because this came in the session today, it's important, joy. Are you in joy? Not just for masculines, all of us. Are you in joy? Are you happy? Are you living a joyful life? This is being sovereign. This is like, we don't expect anyone to bring this to our life, although that will be an aspect of the unions. But, are we like this dolphin? Are we just joyful for the sake of having joy in our life, knowing that that will keep us in our heart, and the heart chakra being open, being in joy will keep the lower vibrational energy at bay. Okay. One more card I'm going to pull for the masculines, see where we're at. Okay, I'm guided for the bottom of the deck. Pink energy of trust, faith, self-love, and self-care, which has been coming forward a lot for all of us. So big message for all of us, but definitely masculines. Take this time right now, especially this week, and take some time for self-care and self-love and a breather and some downtime, okay? And trust and have faith that everything is unfolding as it should. We didn't learn self-care. None of us did. We came here to experience it, to remember that this is our divine sovereign right to go slow, to be in balance, to be able to drink water, to have a sea salt bath if we're called to take the time to take care of these physical bodies. The vibrations are coming in so high now that if our physical bodies are just a little bit out of balance because we've listened to the mind telling us to keep going, and I have been there too, the bodies are starting to break down. And some of you, I don't know, maybe today, but some of you listening might be dealing with some serious health issues. That is your body screaming at you. You have to take care of me now. We need to work together as a team, okay? And I have been there too. I've had many health crises, and the health crisis is the body saying, it's time to take care of me, okay? Okay, I think that's all. I just want to make sure. You know, I talked about the chakra system clearing the energies. That also means dissolving energy cords, cutting cords with people, dissolving that between timelines as well. So that's in the 12 chakra session or the Akashic healing session, okay? All right, so all my sessions are on special right now. You can check out the website, and if you have any questions, please let me know. They're on special all weekend, and I do have availability next week. Okay, I'm going to have a little drink of fluid, and then I'm going to check in. I want to see how the tribe is doing. Okay, how do I do this? Let me just see. Is it that? Okay. I'm going right to the top to say hi to everybody and check in. Hey, you're welcome. Awake and Ascending. Welcome, 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 welcome everybody. Hi from Michigan. Yeah, please tell me where you're all from. I'm glad that you're here. Okay, let's see. Laura, I woke up really sore today, so I went for a long walk to the nearby lake and sat with my feet in the sand and waterfall. Yeah, Laura, that was me yesterday. Yesterday, I was very, very achy, and I was forced to take it, just reprioritize my day. So I'm glad that you're feeling better. Lots of lower pains. Yes, I feel like that's the root chakra, sacral root chakra, and sacral root and Earth Star recalibrating right now. Lots of aches and pains. This might help some of you. I was actually guided to add more turmeric to my smoothie and to take extra turmeric capsules. So maybe that will help some of you, okay? Happy birthday to all Virgos. That's right. Virgo, Saturn, and True Node. Okay, that's beautiful. Hi from welcome, Australia. Is it normal not to feel my twin for about a week now? I feel very detached. Leo Goddess, yeah, that's part of being sovereign now. Some of us got too reliant on needing to feel that energy, needing to feel the twin. You can feel that energy from source and the universe and your higher self. And that's, if it's taken away, if you're not feeling the energy and it's taken away from you, it's time to connect and fill up in other ways, okay? Anything that we get reliant on will be removed, because we get tested to see if we'll be triggered. Okay, let's see. Yes, love and light to the rainforest and all forests around the planet. We need the trees. We need the trees to help breathe and to keep very good air quality on this planet. So definitely. And love and light to all those souls that are dealing with all that smoke. Leo Goddess, I thought I was getting into union, but separation happened again. Separation again, remember, if someone is not in your reality, you're on different timelines. And part of it is protection, and part of it is for us to go into another deeper level of healing. So hopefully that helps. Turmeric, yes, turmeric is fantastic. Let me just see. The other thing, team, when we go through these portals, it brings up all the wounds of separation. So as soon as we get into like a super new moon portal, which we're in, it brings up all the pain and, oh my gosh, I'm not with that person. I've also been dealing with that the last week or so, but now I know I need to go within and heal it and clear that it's an illusion. It's an illusion of the mind, okay? Let me just see. Welcome to Tucson, Arizona. Hi, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Welcome. Oh, thank you, Winnipeg, Manitoba. I keep forgetting this. I will try and remember to put it in the comments. Any souls in Canada that live in Canada that would like a session, please email me for Canadian offers, and I will. We can do an e-transfer as well, okay? And I am working on other ways of payment besides PayPal, but for now, that's all I have. But I'm working on other ones for everybody, okay? Cosmic Trail, welcome. Another round of chakra detoxing. Yes, it's been very intense. Welcome, Oregon. Welcome, Tucson, Arizona. Haven't felt my divine masculine either, but been dreaming about him like I'm living his karmic relationship. Very weird. Okay. Yeah, thank you for bringing that up. I've had some very interesting and unique dream sequences, and some of them have been disturbing. Some of them now I know are related to what's been going on in the Amazon. It's also been related to the Kundalini arising. And we do process a lot of information in dream time. If we're not able to physically experience something with a particular soul at this time, hopefully I'm still recording. Okay, there, you're all back. It just went offline for a bit. I just was sharing that if we're needing to process some information about a divine partnership or something else, we're not able to, we will do that in our dream state, okay? So I don't want any of you to worry if you're not feeling the divine masculine or vice versa. That's normal right now. You're being pushed into sovereignty. You're being like, okay, that was a warm blankie. No, no, no. You have to be able to receive that energy, whether that person's in your reality or not. Okay. Just gonna see what else. Krista had a really good question. I want to make sure. Krista, turmeric. Yes, turmeric is fantastic right now. I think Krista asked about sealing the kids, right? It depends where your child is at, if you could talk to them about them, but I think you can just ask their higher selves and Archangel Michael to be with them and seal their energy for sure. Okay, just see. Okay. Let me just see if there's anything else. I'm just checking. Oh, I like this. Okay, someone's saying, our journey had a major shift. I've been trying to do my healing and growth without conflict with Divine Masculine. Yes. And Divine Masculine, or, oh, sorry, the comment went away too fast. There's got to be a better way. Divine Masculine organized a huge healing of childhood wounds for me gently and with love, zero conflict. Beautiful. I love that. Thank you for sharing that. Your divine JP, my Divine Masculine won the lottery in my dream 4 nights ago. Oh, that is a beautiful sign. I love that. Okay, thank you, Krista. Yeah. Yeah. So actually, this is a good point even about the kids. So myself included, the game has changed. We're into like twin flames phase 2. We are myself as well. I went to a way shower years ago. I was clearing and sealing my energy. I was clearing and sealing the twin flames energy, all of this, and it was putting a lot of pressure and stress on me. Part of being sovereign is not worrying and stressing about the connection. If you're worrying and stressing about the connection, that is an opening for the lower vibrational energy to be around both of you. So ensure that you're working with your higher self and you're clearing and sealing your energy. You absolutely, I have tools now that will assist, but you absolutely can ask the higher self to work with the twin, his higher self or her higher self, to work with that being to learn about sealing and clearing energy. And that soul may suddenly go to an energy healer or something like that. This is how we're raising the vibe now. So we've moved into another level. It's all so important for all of you to have your tools, to be working with your higher self, to sealing and clearing your energy, to knowing that any pattern that's showing up in your life is a pattern that's in the Akashic records. If you're not able to heal and clear that on your own, that's why I do what I do, and I'm here for you, okay? So, and it does work. I oftentimes when there's a quiet period in my life and reality, I go within because I know there's another level of healing and clearing for myself. We can only do what we can do. It's the Fibonacci spiral. We can only heal and clear what we can at a certain period of time. But the twin flame, it's phase 2 now. We're not to focus on stressing and worrying about if that person is, awake, conscious, heart open. Their higher self and their team are working with them. However, there might be something in another timeline that's bringing up stress and worry too. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Hopefully this has been a good live for everybody, and I'm sending you all so much love and aloha. I think I'm going to sign off now. I want to go spend some time in nature. Take good care. Love and aloha. Oh, I did forget, if anybody's interested in soul coaching or the mentorship package for September, I have 2 spots. Reach out and let me know. That would be fantastic. I'm so looking forward to helping all of you move forward with your soul missions. Love and aloha, everyone. Have a great Saturday and weekend. I will be back soon. Bye.